Hey, what's going on, guys? NG Netflix Game here, and today I want to talk about something a little bit more strange, a little bit different compared to what I normally talk about. So, for those who don't know, Too Hot to Handle is a hugely popular reality series. There's obviously a bunch of spin-offs as well on Netflix, and it's a very popular series. And obviously, they've released two games for Netflix games, those being Too Hot to Handle 2 and Too Hot to Handle Love Is a Game. Now, what I want to talk about in this video is why Netflix should use the logical aspect and make a Too Hot to Handle game every year for Netflix games. Now, I know a lot of people are probably thinking, well, hang on a minute. If there's already two, why do we need them to be annualized? Well, they already have the technology and the engine is already built for purpose for Too Hot to Handle. And if they didn't do it for Too Hot to Handle, they could easily do it for other dating shows on Netflix like Love Is Blind. There's clearly a demand for these games as well, as one of the most popular games on Netflix games actually Too Hot to Handle Love Is a Game. It's been the second most downloaded game with over 5 million downloads. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty surprising. Now, will Netflix do such a thing? I have no idea. But you can also take into the account that you can easily make spin-offs of those games, where you do say, I don't know, Too Hot to Handle Love Is a Game UK, Too Hot to Handle Love Is a Game Sweden. There are several different ways you can take such a game, especially as obviously the basic gameplay is the same no matter where you play it. So they could always do it like, now we're going to do it in like, we're in Paris, or, we're in this country, or we're in Denmark, or just something. And they could always just keep pushing that for the variety, for the interest, and just try and build the franchise a bit more when it comes to games as a more global franchise. Likewise, the developer already has a working engine and has already developed two games in the series, so they could easily just reuse the engine for a third game and future games. They could also use it to expand into other dating shows. There are other dating shows that obviously you can do this with on Netflix games. Stuff like Love Is Blind, for example. So what Netflix does is obviously entirely up to them, but I feel like this is a logical step forward, especially if Netflix wants to make their gaming division a lot more profitable, a lot more interested for a lot of people, because a lot of people don't really know Netflix even has games. So if they can keep marketing Too Hot to Handle, say they make a new Too Hot to Handle game every time there's a new season of the show, that would be huge. That would potentially bring in tons of new players and obviously tons of new people who are obviously staying around because they want to experience the game alongside the show. That's just the way I see it. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about this in the comments down below. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I've been NG, and I'm signing out. Peace.